All right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending the Monday, May 20th, 2024 meeting for Board of Condemnation in Blight. In attendance is myself, Phil Higgins.
James Cleary, Health Department.
And?
Andrea Flynn, Secretary,
all right.
Recording Secretary.
Currently absent as of right now is Pat Mahoney, the building official. So number one, call to order, we already could. Number two, approval of minutes of April 22nd, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I will second. Any discussion on the matter? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any recent communications?
Other than related to new complaints?
Okay, very nice. Condemnation, old business. We still have number 92 Grassmere Avenue.
Yep. Waiting for feedback from the owner and the prospective buyer to close on it.
Okay. Number 5, condemnation, new business.
I have none.
None. Number 6, blight ordinance, old business. Number 192 Grassmere Avenue, as you just mentioned, currently waiting and currently being fined. Number 2, 20 Morehouse Highway.
92 Grassmere is not being fined. I think we voted to pause the fine.
Yes.
The town attorney said we can pause the fine, and if the work doesn't resume,
correct,
or if it becomes more deteriorated, we can re-implement the fine.
Sorry about that. You're correct. Number 2, 20 Morehouse Highway.
Same condition.
All right. Number 3, 57 Rock Ridge Road.
I met with the son of the owner who's out there working today, continuing the efforts to clean it up.
Okay.
So I would move it forward to next week. They're still, working diligently.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff.
Number 4, 222 Stilson Road.
They're before the Inland Wetlands Board on June 4th, I think, is what Conservation said.
So just, again, leave it on?
It's a 90-day pause in any further enforcement until they get that.
And now number 7, blight ordinance, new business, and new complaints. Number 1 is 46 Apponia Street. I went by there. I saw some sidings, some glass broken, a fence section on the side of the home. I believe it does fit the definition of blight.
Okay, I'm just trying to pull up that complaint.
That was a written one. They mailed that one in.
Okay.
I gave it to you last week.
Okay, I don't have it with me.
Just based on, is there a signature, a name, and all that? Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll support that.
Okay. So a letter shall be sent, correct?
We'll have them come in for a hearing, yeah.
Okay. Number 2, 44 Edgewood Road.
44 Edgewood Road is technically an anonymous complaint.
Right.
The individual who made the complaint submitted an email. I tried to email them for more information. There's been no reply to that. I did speak to the owner of 44 Edgewood, and she said the fence that somebody's complaining about is not mine. So she thinks it's the people behind her. I forget the name of the street there, but I'm still looking in to see, whose fence is it. So I got to go down to engineering and have them see where the property line is, and they have the stone wall on there to kind of provide some idea. The municipal property lines are not precise.
Yeah, my opinion, I didn't really see anything that really.
It's a few, even if it is a few piece of missing fence and a couple single things, I don't think it rises to the level of that.
So should we leave it on? Should we take it off? I mean, if
the blight ordinance doesn't mention fences, so I would say we can take it off, and I'll have the health department pursue it in terms of if it's a damaged fence.
Plus, it doesn't have really. It's an anonymous complaint, so I'd say we should remove from blight. 93 Mills, Paul.
So I spoke with zoning, who said, as it is, there's no current violation for them to leave those there for a time, and that I spoke with the complainant in detail about his issues. I inspected the property, met with the property resident, who, again, there was nothing on the property that rose to the level of being considered blight. There's a few items around the side of the garage. There's
Tall grass.
a car that the last time I was there, I started it up. I had the gentleman start it up for me, so it's operable. And he said they're moving by the end of May, is what he told me. I did also talk to the who was referred to as the owner of the property, and there's just some, I think I included in the email, some legal challenges there, moving things forward. But the tenant himself said they signed a lease in Milford and they're moving.
Okay.
So it'll be done in 2 weeks. I would say, I mean, it doesn't meet the criteria for blight, so I say we take it off.
I'll agree. Let's remove 93 Mills Paul. 561 Post Road, which is referred to a lot next to a building.
I did contact DPW, Conservation, Parks and Rec to see if anybody had any authority there. None of them do. DPW provided me with a contact from the state DOT, and so I emailed him the pictures and asked him if he could clean it up. And so, but it's really
without structures, without it being Fairfield property, I think you went above and beyond by
I think we
contacting.
just treat it as a littering complaint,
Right.
Garbage and stuff like that, and I'll follow up on it.
Okay. Enough to remove from blight ordinance new?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
We'll just take it
That's
as
all right. Okay. Now going into, well, it wasn't on the agenda, but I think there was 12 Carthage?
Yeah, there's
Correct.
12 Carthage Street.
41 Pepperbush?
Yep, and Carthage was not anonymous,
Okay.
so and it meets the criteria,
Yeah.
big pile of debris.
Yeah.
I'd say we send them a hearing notice.
I would agree, and I also was hoping that Pat from building was here, but, that, I agree, we should send notice. And next was 41 Pepperbush, which I drove by and I saw, damaged siding, tall grass.
Well, it's just peeling paint
Is it peeling paint?
above the garage.
Porch and garage?
Yeah. So this one is also an anonymous complaint.
Oh, okay.
And other than the cars, which I took pictures of the license plates, but I didn't get a chance to check the DOT or DMV site. I would say if the cars are not registered and operable, I would just send it to zoning and let them take that.
Okay.
There's nothing else that meets any part of the blight criteria.
Peeling paint, tall grass, which again, grass is, okay. All right, so,
I
remove?
wouldn't add it to the agenda.
remove. And then the
Well,
last.
it's not on the agenda, so we don't.
Right, yes. And the last thing that I saw was Taunton Road, but again, there wasn't an address, so.
So that one, I think, was closed out, right, because it was just spray paint in the road.
Oh, really? Okay,
That
so it
one.
was the road itself,
The,
so perfect.
Call before you take the spray paint.
Oh, my, okay.
There is one other one that we got, which just received today, or
Okay.
was received, I guess, last
Yeah.
week.
It came in the mail today.
It's also anonymous,
okay.
but 625 Round Hill Road, I did go out and take a look. It's a massive, or a multi-acre lot, and as far back from the road as you can get is, 2 trailers, one pile of building material, and another trailer. And so I felt like it doesn't even meet the criteria
Right.
for blight. Somebody's allowed to have these things on their property. It's not excessive.
Plus, it came in an anonymous complaint, so
we can't.
I believe all complaints are required to be not anonymous. All right. Any other business before us today? That's it? Anything else? Okay,
Motion to
the
adjourn.
time is 2:11. Motion to adjourn. I'll second the motion.
All right.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much.